Connected.
I thought you were done with your reunion map. We hadn't flown on for so long.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Yeah, how was the reunion task yesterday?
I don't think anybody here did it. I was saying 10 people uploaded, and then maybe 2 or 3 of them didn't make it out of the 10.
Okay, I thought, yeah, Geert did it, didn't they?
No.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
I think it was with us on Cafe Cream, wasn't he, Tim?
Yeah, he was. I remember. That looked like a horrible task in a school class.
Service up, guys.
Wait, it was regatta, wasn't it?
Yes?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you even set a regatta task on a handicapped class? Really, the only point behind the regatta is that the first person who finishes wins, but when you throw handicapping into it, it doesn't really make any sense.
True.
Yeah.
God, there's like nobody in here.
Hi, Mike. Thank you. Mike is wishing everybody good luck today.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Like good kills.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hey there.
Hi, Gregor.
Hi, Gregor. Ciao, Nicola. Yeah, I will greet them. Greetings from Nicholas. He's in Miami.
Oh, wow.
Sounds
Who?
tough.
Nicola?
Yeah. Long way from Italy.
Nico 330.
Yeah, not the
Oh, that
young,
one. Oh,
not the
okay.
young Nico.
Oh, yeah, all right.
The pilot one. I assume.
Um,
Yeah, it is Yankee.
we were flying with his dad yesterday.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Just to be sure, Tim, make sure we're not confused. Is this the pilot Nico 330 or the young Nicholas who lives in Italy?
This is the pilot, the South American pilot, but his
Oh yeah,
dad
I
was
know. I'm just making sure we did
right.
get it right.
Yeah, we did get it right, but his dad, which is obviously an older man, he's flown with us before.
Yeah, I know that. Yes. I was just
Okay.
yeah, I was just making clear, making sure I heard that right. But yeah, and Nico 330. Yeah, that was his dad's been flying Condor. I forgot. I forgot. Somebody put it in the forum. They were talking about. I think someone was thinking there's a bug where when you connect, your microphone's turned on for a second. I thought I was gonna check that. Because you'll notice, it seems like you always, when people are connecting, you always hear little random snippets of noise. Somebody was thinking that it was because the microphone is on for like half a second whenever you first connect.
Well, of all the bugs, that's that kind of benign.
No bugs today.
None. No turbulence either. Oh, there's Mark.
User left your channel.
Yeah, I think they're right, because I guess every time I see someone, I'll hear a little burst of noise, then they'll say someone entered the game.
Don't think I've ever noticed anything like that.
Well, I'll have, if you have your radio volume turned completely off, you won't even hear it. But
Oh, yeah, my radio's turned down.
yeah, I've got mine turned down, but I have a controller so I can turn it off if I want to. But it's a funny little bug.
These turns are just so smooth without
User entered your
turbulence.
channel.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah. A little more. Pardon me?
It's unnatural.
Yeah, it's a little more arcadish, I think.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everybody.
Hi, Mark.
coming in to be your wingman, Rick.
Okay.
Oh God, so in the wispies here. You can't get like cloud penalty points in the beginning, can you? Before starting?
Yes,
Yes, you absolutely can, and they don't go away.
The only penalties that are reset when you start are start speed and height.
But after you finish, you can cloud fly, right?
Yeah, after you finish, you can go through airspace, cloud fly, or whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think there's a new one forming right on the line. Yeah, it's almost invisible here. I can't tell if it's the new one or the dying one. Yeah, I think the new one's a little. Well, I don't know. It's like it doesn't look like the cloud's getting any more solid or bigger, but it's just got. Oh, it's got plenty of lift in it. Oh, it is getting bigger. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's like Geralt actually climbed up through it. Wait, is Cloud flying allowed?
No.
Yeah, he must have climbed up and he must have did the same thing. Yeah, he climbed up in a cloud. Or, yeah, climbed up in a new thermal because he's up really high. His CRA is as well.
There is no use before start.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez, finally.
Picked off by server, I think.
Like, what is that? Hey, Rick, what is that in front of us? Where like it's like a airstrip, and then it's out in the lake there. It's like a long kind of like path.
I don't know.
It's what it is. It's weird texturing. The water in the lake for most of it was just clear blue water. That river there was probably taken. Basically, it's a combination of aerial photos different times. So whenever that was taken, there must have been a lot of rain. So there's lots of runoff from the mountain and the water going into the river, going into that canal, which is white because it's full of like rock flour from the mountains.
Okay, so my question really was: is that really in real life, or is it?
Well, there is a canal, or basically it's a river. It's being turned into a canal that goes into the lake. But it normally, if it was white like that, the lake would be, you would be seeing it float into the lake, but because it was stitched together from different aerial photos in different times, you have this weird white river that goes into the lake and just stops right there.
Yeah, that's like weird.
It looks like some sort of a jetty. Looks like there's
Yeah.
boats or something moored up to it and a bit of a marina.
Yeah, I think it's actually probably like a little bit of a natural little delta, basically. It's probably has formed there, and it's just because there's roads that go along it too after the end. But yeah, I think it's just the reason why it looks weird like that is because the water flowing in from is loaded with rock flour, so it's basically just straight gray like that. Like I said, in real life, I'm sure there would be like a big, you'd be able to see the water mixing in a lot more obviously, but I think it's just stick together in a weird way.
Yeah. It would be kind of cool, though. I mean, you could put like some sort of resort at the end there.
Well,
I did not understand. Do you mean the Rhine going into the Lake of Constance?
Is that the Rhine? Okay, yeah, that's what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, they use it for the, I don't know the English word, it's from the mountains, the stones. It's in the industrial, and they put it out there, and they had an island into the Lake of Constance made to put all the stones out and use it for buildings and so on.
Good luck, Richard.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
That's the reason why it's the white.
It's funny, I just looked it up on Google Maps. It does actually look exactly like that on Google Maps because of the satellite imagery. It's like a jetty that sticks out. Yeah, and it's the Rhine River as it empties in.
As I told you.
Yep.
Huh, maybe there's actually when the water mixes in like that. It must sink in so deeply, so quickly that it just stops at the end like that. Yeah, because on the Google Maps, yeah, that's interesting looking.
It's not a rendering artifact. It actually does look like that. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, but it must just be. Maybe it's just so the water is so heavy with sediment that it just.
Super.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. It's such a slow motion start, man. It's just like you gotta sit there and concentrate and keep your speed up. You want to get the same height. You want to. It's like I still like the old days when we just swoop down and just go as fast as we could.
Yeah,
I
the
missed the V&E
tailwind.
starts. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the tailwind is not helping.
Oh yeah. The tailwind makes it way worse. You start with so little energy. I did think that start felt like it was going really slow. I'm like, yeah, that would explain it.
The second cloud is in one and a half less on the netto than the first one.
Yeah, I thought I would miss the V&E starts when people started having a start speed limit, but now I don't like them anymore.
Yeah, I like the speed limit.
Oh, CN apparently decided he didn't want to start, or he started really early or something.
Yeah, he's 18 km out there. I think the best thermal was the first one that Richard went through. This is doo-doo.
It was 2.1, I think, or something like that.
I got 1.7 on the netto right now, 1.8, 1.9. Okay, I got up to 2.4 at the moment.
This one is better. .9
On the 32nd?
Yeah.
I saw that go by once, but
This one right here, Tim, at the start is 3.
that's pretty good.
.7.
Oh, you're at cloud base though.
Yeah. Can I take one more round?
Yeah, this one is pooping out.
It's funny, I've switched to knots and feet, but the little lady that keeps on telling me about how fast I'm going up, it's in meters.
Interesting. Ought to be a way to change that.
Yeah. It's funny how confused I am now, because when I was flying in real life, the gliders were in meters and the powered aircraft I flew was in feet. I never had a problem, but
I've tried to switch several times, and I just can't do it. I always end up going back to Imperial. I have XC Soar running in metric so that when I'm calling out stuff on this channel, I don't have to translate. But in the cockpit, I just have to do Imperial. It's too deeply ingrained.
I switched to metric when I first started flying, and I haven't looked back. I'm not worried about flying in real life and getting new views, so I just...
Well, same, but every time I come back to Condor, I give metric another try. And it's not like it's critical, it's just enough that having to constantly do the translation, and I don't know. It seems to be worth like 1 or 2 mistakes per flight, and that's enough that I don't want to accept it.
yeah, as soon as you start getting airspace, it's much more convenient to be in feet.
Well,
yeah, that's one part where it is.
I don't know if it is actually in here, because the airspaces here are some kind of weird, horrifying mixture of feet and meters. the airspaces that reference the ground tend to be in meters, but the ones that are just in the air are in feet. It's like, why is this such a terrible mix?
Well, the feet is because that's
No,
real aviation, and it's feet.
Well, I know. Yes, that's fine. I just don't understand why the ones that are above ground are in meters. like the airspaces for like the parks and stuff are 1,000 meters above ground. It's like, really? I mean, are gliders but the only planes that have metric instruments in metric?
Everything that was Soviet Union is metric, and China is metric.
Yeah.
Yeah, communist units, that's why.
Goddamn commies.
You're making me feel bad.
And I think Russia was the last holdout. I think they finally went away from QFE for, their below controlled airspace.
You're already kicking my butt, Rick.
I've moved.
You're moving, you're faster and as high as I am. Started way after me. Good man.
Long way to go, Bruce.
I'm sorry, Mark.
got
Hope I didn't
it,
get in here. Hope I didn't get in your way.
Nope, that's okay, I saw you. This whole flight expo, I've kind of been thermaling different circles than other people do. Not intentional, but...
Right behind you.
I don't know what like Russia reused before they switched to the metric system. That might be simply the reason why like China and Russia went to metric entirely, is because maybe whatever, if they had their own measurement units beforehand, maybe like, it'd be easier to stick with the metric.
I think everything I've seen since like the 50s has had metric stuff in Russia. Soviet Union.
Why would they want to use the units of the enemy?
Well, it's not the unit. No, also back when the metric system came out, they weren't. That was metric system is old, so it's not like it's
Napoleon.
Yeah, they probably were like, yeah, okay, yeah. Like I said, it also may be. I mean, China and Russia were not like they're not this one homogenous culture, especially back then. So they may have had different units of measurement across their countries, and then they're like, you know what, we're just gonna standardize on one thing.
I mean, originally they wanted to have like 5 days in a week and 10 months in a year. But thankfully,
I mean, I think half the reason for the metric system in Europe was so that everyone all had kind of a similar. There could be one unit of measurement, so scientists in different countries and different cultures could actually have numbers that actually made sense.
What I've always found interesting is how everyone consolidated on time really easily. 60 seconds per minute, 60 minutes per hour, 24 hours per day. There's not, like, no one decided to innovate on that.
that's rotation, isn't it?
Well, no, I mean the division of the day and the hours and minutes and stuff is arbitrary, but yeah, that's just.
Yeah, and I mean it's all arbitrary. It's when you get down to it, but like time, we just didn't seem to fight about as much. I mean, I guess there are weird lunar calendars, but they don't.
But I think
matter.
maybe again that probably whoever culture started making timepieces that were accurate, their time standard that they were using probably became just kind of naturally.
No. It was the seconds, hours, minutes was established before accurate timekeeping.
Yeah, accurate. It was a Yorkshireman carpenter that made the first accurate timepiece.
And we're not in sync with daylight savings time crap.
Oh man, I so wish they'd get rid of daylight savings time.
I heard the discussion but didn't hear the answer. When does Europe switch?
That's last Sunday of October, and then we switch first Sunday of November. So it's the 26th for the server.
So we'll start an hour earlier in the United States for a week. Be tough not to sleep in, John.
Yeah. We spring back and fall forward. Is that how that works?
Don't mess me up.
Well, I mean, nowadays with everybody using like phones and everything for your time, all the time changes automatically on almost everything I have.
Looks like CRA's really gotten out there. Yeah.
Yeah, but if he doesn't find anything down where he's at,
Yeah, he's
that's
low.
fine. He could be in trouble.
Yeah, I'm actually honestly thinking the same thing. If I don't catch anything on that, I think my aim for that same beginning of that same ridge. I mean, we got with a tailwind behind us. There should be lift going up it no matter what. Hopefully, and then
Yeah, at the altitude that he's at, though, he's at the could just barely be too low altitude. I hate being there.
But with the wind blowing from directly behind, there should be lift on the ridge. That hopefully they can lead up into the thermal. I think is he turning already?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Who are we talking about?
CRA, way ahead.
Although I don't think he's going up too fast. I think I've got enough height. I think I'm like, if I don't get anything there, I'm gonna hit that spot and then turn right and go along that ridge. Almost not really a ridge, but along those into that valley there and see if I catch anything off the rest of those.
Yeah, but all these mountains like perpendicular, and we got something like kind of parallel to really take advantage of the wind, right?
Yeah, and like where Richard's at, but there's no thermals on top of that ridge there. At least no clouds. Yeah, CRA is not going up very fast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm closing in on him faster than he's climbing up, so I don't want to end up where he is. I'm going to get as high as I need to ensure that that doesn't happen. I'll take a couple turns here and leave here at Cloud Base.
Yeah, the cloud base is so low though too.
Lift right here. Oh wow.
That rig looks pretty good though.
Is it a thermal, John, or just a ridge?
It felt too strong to be the ridge, but I'm gonna continue to the next one because it looks like I'm high enough. Famous last words. I'm getting lift all along here. Maybe I should have stopped back
Hi,
there.
Jeff. Good luck.
I suspect I made a terrible mistake by not stopping right there. Yeah, now I'm in sync. So I think I just ended my flight.
Listening to that play out in slow motion was kind of...
Yeah, well, I was there was so much lift when I turned off that ridge. There was just constant lift away from the ridge. I'm like, well, that's like it worked pretty good. And then
It's
it kind
fine,
of went
I'm
away.
good. There's climb here. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm in sync. Oh, crap.
I'm not going to just immediately quit, but if I can't catch anything, I'm kind of flying into kind of a spot with few options. There's lift here. I think it's just ridge though.
So I'm getting ridge lift where I'm at right here because it's like facing the wind. I'm gonna figure it right here before I try to go to where you guys are.
Yeah, I think I'm too low to catch the actual thermal here.
Yeah, you might have to work your way up.
Meanwhile, CRA is pretty high up there now.
I mean, he was not going up very fast at first. He must have, as he got up higher, he must have lift was a lot stronger.
I think that's exactly what it was. I think he connected low on that spine with something, and then as soon as he cleared the spine, it picked up, as happens in Condor.
I'll go back here and climb a little bit more, and maybe I can connect up to that thing up there.
No bugs and no turbulence, just very strange.
Weird.
Are you guys going right? Down, Rick?
Yeah.
I'm going right.
Oh, I'm not going. I'm not going in any direction. I'm doing figure eights. Bruce and Rick up there are going
up.
Okay, as I'm getting higher, the lift is getting worse. What the? This is really annoying, actually. I'm not joking. It's getting higher.
Yeah,
less and
I
less
think
lift.
there might be two thermals because, John, when I went right over you, it was good. Then it was bad. Now it's good again.
The slope does not get any shallower. This is a really steady angle on this ridge. It makes no sense that the lift on the is getting worse as I go up.
No, it's. You might be in the in-between zone. It'll get good again. I basically came right up that slope from V&E to thermaling speed, and it was interesting watching the changes as I went.
Yeah, the cloud base is going to make this interesting.
Oh, every time I look back, Tim is closer. It's one of those flights where Tim's going to run us all down.
Oh, let's see. It's a long flight. And we got headwind back.
I think I'm just gonna go call it quits. This isn't. I don't understand what's going on. I'm not making any headway.
Stick with it. If you're climbing, eventually it'll click. You're just barely below the part where it clicks. As I recall,
yes.
It's about to start clicking for you. Give it another minute.
It doesn't matter because everyone's already past me.
Oh, if I gave up every time somebody passed me.
Well, I didn't say somebody. I said everybody.
Everybody does usually pass me. Because now I'm climbing pretty good here.
No, I'm not climbing anymore. I'm done. As in, I'm not saying I'm done trying to climb. I'm saying the lift has actually gotten to the point where I'm not climbing anymore.
You're definitely stuck in a weird zone. I mean, I felt the same thing as I flew over that.
That's why I kind of climbed a little bit on that little like windward facing mountain before I came over, and I purposely I pretty much got the thermal you guys got, Mark and Bruce and Rick got.
I did the same thing you did. I turned to the right, went along that little ridgelet, got as much energy as I could from it, and then turned over.
You're not going to be able to relax today with this low cloud base.
isn't it? Of course, on the way back to that nearest airport, on a little point with nothing above it, I suddenly fly through a thermal. Yes, apparently that spot was a terrible spot, because now, even though I'm way below the ridge top, I'm just flying through thermal onto thermal along the ridge, way back, on the, away from where we were.
I think it was 2 thermals, and the area between them absolutely sucked.
Going over these mountains, man, it's like a deep, deep sink.
How are we going to get back?
Carefully.
I'm just looking.
Press Richard.
That's Richard.
Right.
Congrats, Richard.
You know, this is a refly.
Yeah, the turn. I was about to say that the turn point that we're approaching now is very similar to the task we had not long ago. Because I remember I got caught. I was at the turn point and couldn't get back over this ridge after.
Well, very specifically, I think I literally did the same thing on this last task, because I remembered flying to this, landing out at this airport I'm flying to.
Yeah, I'm starting to worry I didn't have good enough before I go for that thing.
There's a cloud.
Because I'm looking at these ridges, this all looks very familiar. I remember getting low and then struggling to connect with any of the thermals, giving up, flying out along this ridge, and then suddenly flying the thermal after thermal along the ridge after, way off course, and then going and landing at this is the same airport.
Yeah, and I remember Nico being a little bit higher than me, and then coming to the turn point and coming back right over me. I remember it very well.
That's Bruce.
Bruce.
Thanks, man.
Congrats.
Congrats, Bruce. Well done.
Make sure I have my gear out. That makes the landing a lot easier.
That's Rich.
Thank you.
Congrats.
That's Rich.
Congrats, old man.
Congrats, Rich.
There's even an open trailer here for me to put my glider in. Oh, it's way too short. Huh. Condor was acting weird. It was frozen on the, it quit, but the little menu that at the end, you were in the flight and stuff, the UI wouldn't work. I had to heck you control delete before it worked.
That's better. I was in Sync Valley there for a while.
That's Andy.
Congrats.
See,
Yes, congrats.
I'm way off course.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you went that direction.
I'm just following clouds. Plus, my map was kind of off center and I couldn't really see where I was. So I have to go out of VR in order to adjust the map.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
That's Tim.
That's Tim.
That's
He's coming to get us.
Yeah, Tim's speed way higher than everyone else's.
Coming to get us. Ah!
That's Ethan.
Thank you.
Congrats.
That's,
I don't care if I won the race. I just wanted to get to that first turn point before 10, but of course it didn't happen.
Boy, HH has a very aggressive thermaling style. Lots of pull-ups and dives.
Yeah, very remnant of CTX.
The famous CTX. What happened to him?
He flies the early one.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, what happened?
Andy.
Did you not get back over the ridge?
Nope. Shit.
Sorry, man.
Okay, see you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you, Andy.
Bye,
Sorry, mate.
Andy.
User disconnected from your channel.
how about you? Okay, good luck, everyone. Good evening.
See you, John.
See you, John.
All right, John.
Until next time.
User
Thanks, John.
disconnected from
See ya.
your channel.
Is there a lot of clouds on your path there, Tim?
Yeah, I'm turning a little bit left. But it looks good.
I don't know if it really matters which way we go. We're all facing the wind.
Rigger, are you Gamma Sierra? Whoever Gamma Sierra is, they've just been so high the whole time, just cruising.
Yeah, G site.
It's been very comfortable. JT is fast.
Nice one here, Stephen.
Thanks. Yeah, I saw you. I'm trying to just kind of dolphin most of the way, but I guess I'm gonna have to stop at some point.
Yeah, we have some high ground to cover.
I just need my last hero pull-up torque, and I'm there.
You hero.
I hate it when I put myself in this position, though. Oh, GS, as much as he was just cruising along, just crashed. Nicely done, Bruce.
Take him in. GS went left, I went right.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought about coming over to where you were. Probably should have.
It was a touchy thing. I was using the side view and, you know, calculating and
Yep, I'm doing the same thing from the next little gap over.
yeah, I was very much aware of this high ground at the very end. I calculated all that in.
Yeah, same. I actually spent all my pre-flight time figuring out exactly what I needed. It kind of went down the way I hoped it would, except for I didn't expect to need to pull up quite as much. I knew the altitude I needed, but it should have been here a little bit higher. Yeah, whatever, it worked.
You guys gonna be on tonight's soaring? You and Bruce?
I don't
Pardon
know
me?
if I'm going to fly tonight.
Oh.
US
Probably
soaring
not.
has been kind of unfulfilling lately.
Yeah, I've never felt good over there.
So what's
It
it
could
called?
just be sore because I landed out last time.
What's it called? Thursday night flying or what's
US soaring.
US soaring.
It's because you miss your European buddies.
Yep.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce. Well done.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
But it's on the regular service site. You don't have to be on Discord to get to it, right?
Correct. Yeah. It has its own section on the server. Ends up on the server, the normal server list. It shows up near the bottom, but it's its own section. At 9 p.m. Eastern time tonight. I don't know what time it is in your zone.
I'm in California, so it would be like
6 p.m.
6
Yeah.
p.m. Yeah.
Well, Reebok is gonna just destroy us.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the tab menu in a while. Last time I did,
Okay.
I saw Tim's speed and was very disheartened.
Nope. Nice, Rick.
Congrats, Rick.
Thank you.
Congrats.
You know, Rick,
And Mark, well done.
Mark, well done, Mark. You know, Rick,
Congrats,
I
Mark.
lost everything between the start and the first thermal with you. I just don't understand how I lose so much so quick. Same thing used to happen to me with F1. I'd fly with him from the first thermal to the end and even beat him, but he'd beat me.
You were saying that first term with you and was only 2 something.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
good.
2 was a weak climb today.
Yeah, I
If you
was
spent any
climbing
time
at
at
about
2,
4.
you gave up.
Yeah, I really.
I'm just glad to finish your
lost
task
it.
without crashing again.
Wow, I turned my Vario all the way down. That is a completely different experience. I don't think I ever fly without some kind of sound.
Yeah, without the Vario, it's really disorienting for me.
It's incredibly peaceful to just hear the wind, but it's also unnerving because I don't know if I'm going up or down. Crazy. Wow.
Do you have
Oh.
the Vario on for going down as well as up?
Yeah, I have that.
Oh, well, you might want to turn the down off.
Yeah. So
No, I need that. I don't like the sound, so I'm like, I want to get out of that.
Yeah, I hate hearing that.
Yeah.
I turned that off as soon as I figured out how to.
Yeah, me too.
I think I'm just used to it.
And I don't use the Kotasa, you're going too fast beep.
Oh, I do have Kotasa on, yeah.
Oh, that just drives me bonkers. I don't, even when I use Kotasa, I've got all that turned on.
Well, on some tasks, I turn it off if I know I'm going to be spending a whole lot of time with it telling me that I'm getting ready to rip my wings off.
I just don't need it. Don't need. True airspeed really has been just fine for me.
Kotasa helps me the most at the start because I know my ground speed. I don't have to flip screens. So I can have DH, DDH, and ground speed all visible at the same time.
You're using DDH at screen? I mean at start?
Yeah, I am, because I want to go to DDH 0.
I never thought of that. Does anybody else use DDH and start?
And you can also use DH just to figure out what the startup speed is.
Yeah, I use the combination of both. I think mostly what I'm looking at is trying to keep DDH at 0 or just below 0, and my ground speed at the exact target ground speed. That said, I think I could use some work on my starts, so my technique is probably not optimal.
Really nicely done today, Mark.
Yeah,
Going
Yeah.
big.
It worked
unbeatable.
out that first turn point. I knew from having been burned there before what I wanted to do there, and then I had my final route pre-planned also, and just sort of flew according to plan.
Wow, Gamma Sierra just bad shape. He was so. What happened?
He was great, but I don't think he accounted for the terrain on final. He was great until he wasn't.
He was always so much higher than I was. I don't think drifting to the south was the way to go there toward the end.
Yeah, I went to the north.
Yeah.
I saw you guys off to my left. From that, there was that thermal after the turn point, and then you guys stayed left. Rick went very left. You went a bit left. I went to the right. I stayed north because I knew the terrain was a little bit lower on that side.
I followed the blue line. I just did the blue line.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
The fast guy on the early server was 174.
Oh, wow.
Oof! Wow. Yeah, if you know when you can get away without thermaling on this task, you can be really fast.
Thank you,
The clouds
Nicholas.
being low
Thank you, Mike.
to the the ridges made it much more pucker than it would have been. You had to really pay attention, but the lift was really good, so it's kind of saved us. Lower the lift a little bit, it would have been really white knuckle today.
Yeah, I mean, you could still get stuck. Look at what happened to CRA at one point, and John, rest in peace.
Oh, CRA didn't make it.
Yeah, I saw him after the first turn point. He turned the first turn point a little bit low. I thought he had enough to clear that ridge to get back, but as soon as I went past him, I saw that he'd crashed.
Congrats there, Seafin.
Thank you.
Congrats.
I found out yesterday we have roof rats in our house. We never had anything running around here in over, like 35 years.
What, Ralph? Rick? What?
Roof rats, it's different than the Norwegian rats that we normally have around this parts. But I haven't had them ever.
Rats, you're saying rats. Okay.
Rats, yeah. My fellow lady residents are freaking on me. Exterminator came yesterday, though.
You remember Underdog? I thought you were saying Riff Raff. Enemy or Underdog?
Yeah.
Yeah, we once had mice in the sort of harvest mice type things. In
Yeah.
We
Every
have mice in our basement.
every
regularly.
autumn.
we had in the basement as well.
We just never had it. We're starting to get this one rat more now. This guy, you know, is some really old exterminator doing it forever, and it's only the second case he's had of this type of rat. They're getting more common for us. Here comes Weber.
I'm dead curious about what happens to GS because he was so high.
I know. Just don't get it.
Yeah, he was so high that I don't think he should have hit terrain no matter how he was flying.
Right.
So I thought he had it made for a straight glide to the finish from where he was.
I did. Well, I didn't have it made, but it showed that I made it if I was careful.
Now, you took a better route running into the finish than I did, Bruce. You did much better there.
Oh, yeah, I gained on you there. Not enough. But yeah. Was he with you, right?
It was cat and mouse between us all the way round, though, wasn't it?
Well, after you caught me from behind at the beginning, yeah, it was cat and mouse after that. You're the cat.
Yeah, I've had me claws drawn, though. Yeah, yesterday's task, I pushed my luck. I very nearly crashed twice, and then the third time it didn't work out. I did crash.
Yeah, I'm
stupid task with me.
Yesterday, I went back and looked after the fact. I had 4 places where I probably should have crashed, but got really lucky to get positive netto right at that time. Like each time over 2 different ridges.
Yeah, I could see a cloud over the ridge that I was trying to get over, and it just didn't give me enough to. I got just over, but then yeah, the ridge on the other side was very shallow, and I couldn't maintain the glide and hit the ground. It was stupid. I knew I was pushing it. I should have stopped and taken another turn or 2 in the thermal before I left. But I thought, I can do this. I'll push it.
I'm definitely siding on the side of flying at cloud base.
Needed to today, especially on the return leg.
Yeah, I always went to the cloud base. When I was in the Whiskies, that's when that's when I'll leave kind of stuff. And then my last turn, I kind of like faced what direction I wouldn't. That wasn't the right direction, and I kind of like try to use as much as I could to get turned into the right direction I'm supposed to go, and use that to get my speed back up. Kind of worked out a little better for me today.
Yeah, that's nice, Stephen.
Oh yeah, the other server was faster. Two folks got me, JKK and ZBY. They're both really good pilots, but
yeah,
usually
no
I can
shame.
beat JKK. I was pretty close to him. I remember last spring, any flight that I had with him, like in the Condor World Cup or something, we were pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, that was a very nice race. See you guys tomorrow. Everybody take care.
Cheers, Tim.
Congrats all, and bye-bye.
See you tomorrow, Tim. Hope you don't have the jitters tomorrow. Take care, mate.
Charlie November did do a late start. Don't know what he was thinking.
Disconnected.